All right, just gonna check the sound.
I hope you have.
Hello, hello.
I hope you have.
All right, we're good. We're good. And the Instagram's not working. Oh well, we'll troubleshoot that one. All right, it's Traps with Oscar Mike Radio on this Thursday, October 7th, 2021. Lots of good stuff going on. Wasn't on last week because I just had some website changes I was doing, and not anybody's fault except for mine, and doing some other things. But we're here tonight and trying something a little bit differently. I'm just going live, and then I'll make the podcast later. Usually, I make the podcast, I make the video cast, I bring this all in, and then do it up on Restream. Tonight I am doing this the exact opposite. I'm going to take the stream later, make the podcast out of the stream, and try it that way. Just mixing it up. I have the ability to do that. Happy to do that. Happy to be here. I'm having a good time. There's a chat window right there. Mr. Tuff says hello. Jim, how's it going, brother? Speaking of that, hey, how's that soap Becky's making? Ladies and gentlemen, his wife, Becky Tuff, who's been, they've both been guests on Oscar Mike Radio before. It has talent that just never stops. I got like one thing I'm good at, and it just seems like Becky can do the best at whatever she does. So it's really great to see you here tonight, Jim. How's it going? And I want to give a big shout out to my sponsors, Joyce Asack of Asack Real Estate. If you're on the South Shore in the area of Massachusetts and you need some real estate help, look her up. Red Seal Martial Arts, Sean Schubert, Muay Thai boxer. He'll get you in shape and in fighting shape. Awesome. The soap is good. Thank you very much. And Reaper Detailing and Power Washing with Mark Holmes, Army National Guard veteran, has his own thing going on, and he has done my motorcycle up very good. And we're just doing it. So I'm supported by Semper Savage, Bottom Gun Coffee, and now Cason Shaving Company. There are discount codes for those products, and if you want to try them out, let me know, and I will hook you up. So why are we here tonight? Well, let me turn this on, and I'll show you why. Oh, now it's going to make a liar out of me. Oh, no, I don't want that one. There we go. That is me on a stretcher. Yeah. That was June 26th. That's a couple weeks later. Yeah, it was fun. Those are good times. Oh, that was a really surreal moment. Those are like staple scars from staples in my leg. And that is the vice of hell and pain. Hell and pain, I say. So what happened was I hurt myself pretty bad, pretty messed up. I completely tore my quadricep tendon in two. The ortho said it looked like, had some patella problems, which I did in the Marine Corps. And kind of put load on the quadricep tendon, and it just decided to break. It was fantastic. No, it wasn't. And, I'd had a sports injury before. Well, I say that loosely. It was volleyball, but they classify as a sports injury. It really wasn't that. If you saw me actually do it, it'd be like, that really? That's how you got hurt? But I managed to blow out my ACL in like 2005, 2007. And I've done this now. The only one I have left, the trifecta, is the Achilles. Yeah. my physical therapist is like, no, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at all. So one of the mistakes I made when I had my ACL done is I kept taking in the same or more calories even though I couldn't move. And really the ACL took me like a year to fully recover from. And I wasn't really active, but I didn't even, I didn't care. It was a long time ago. I thought I was just, I could. Yes, Jim, my therapist is like, no Achilles. We're going to get you well. You're going to be fine. Back at it, but no Achilles, please. I don't want to see you again. I think she likes, working with me. I don't know. But, one of the things that I did during that time with my ACL was looking back, was taking in the same amount of calories or more even to feel good because I just couldn't do a whole lot. And I gained some weight, and not just a little weight. I gained a lot of weight. And so, what do you do in that situation? Well, I'm gaining the weight. I'm not really, watching what I eat. I don't really have it worked out. And, it took a while to really get back in shape. And so I'm like, I need to do something different because for a lot of reasons. One, I can't really train in weightlifting for a good long time like I used to. That's a different story, but that's the reality, right? I'm going to give myself a good 9 to 12 months to truly heal up. But I'm like, I need to do this differently this time food wise. I need to, get humble here and learn about nutrition. And well, I know, I should know, but do I practice all the time? No, I don't. There's a reason I'm the size I am. And, I'm probably carrying weight I don't need to carry. So I made a point to get with my doctor at the VA, and he told me about the MOVE program. And that's what I want to talk about tonight, is my experience so far with the MOVE program. And I was really impressed because he got me, and Dr. Verma, said, hey, I'm going to, kick you over and write a referral to the MOVE program. And I'm like, okay, we'll see how this goes. And I do this, right? I do this. And what happens is I get a call saying, hey, Mr. Parrington, I'm so-and-so from the VA, because I can't give any names. And, we're going to get you into doing this. Go to the website. And I'm going to pull up, let me see if I did this right. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know where that went. Well, I had that fine. I'm going to delete that. We're going to do this right now. I'm going to leave this in the podcast. Oh, I know what I did. We're going to put it back. So I'm trying to bring in the window capture for Restream. Huh. OBS is not playing nice with me. I don't know what's going on there. Darn. But it does not like it. Oh, there we go. Cool. Cool. So you go to this website, right? And everything you need is right here. I was really impressed about this because, again, the VA gets a lot of flack about stuff. They don't do this right, and they don't do that right. But I'm like, wow, you got all these resources right here. Commonly asked questions, success stories. All that you want to see, you can go back here to home and go through the thing, and then you have the handouts here that we're going through. I mean, this is not just like an afterthought. They put some serious effort into this. Serious effort. And I'm like, since I can't really be as active as I would like to be, right? Um, what's the harm in doing this? So I get a call from the VA saying, hey, we have your referral from your doctor. We're going to get you into the MOVE program. They asked some questions about my condition. I said, well, um, gave them the spiel. They're like, fine. And they asked me why I want to do this. And I told them the same thing I told you, is I'm trying to avoid making a mistake. Now, for month 1 and 2 of post-op recovery, my ortho was like, look, I don't need you dieting or restricting calorie intake. I don't need you to do anything crazy. It's okay if you eat a little extra because, or a lot extra even, because I need your healing. This is a major thing we did to you to fix you. That I did not get fixed. Okay, I just got my tendon reattached. Can't walk without your quadricep tendon, by the way. Very hard to. Need the brace. Anyway, so I gave him all that and told him my deal and what it is. When I got to the website and got told, look for this workbook. Tommy out in Western Mass. Oscar Mike Rio supporter, my bro. Good to see you, Tom. But what happened is, you're going to get assigned to a group for 4 months. Like, this program is 4 months long, every Tuesday from 11:30 to 12:30, where you meet and work in this group setting. And first I was like, oh, group setting? I mean, I don't want that. I mean, come on. I'll just work on this myself. Good to see you too, my man. That's Tom checking in. Thank you very much. And I'm like, well, what's it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt? Because, well, I was hurt. But what's it going to hurt to, get in a team setting and learn how to do this? So I got into the meeting, and they have like a registered dietitian and a nurse. Sometimes they have like a psychiatrist monitoring the sessions. I don't really understand what that's all about, but okay. And there's like a good 6 to 8 of us in the session, and we went through and introduced ourselves. And I've only done this 2 weeks, and the first week was, hey, we want you to pick not how much weight you want to lose. I thought that was I did get repaired. I thought that was pretty interesting. They said we want to avoid saying you want to lose 10 pounds, 30 pounds, 200 pounds. We want you to focus on a percentage. So we want you to start off by trying to lose 5% of your body weight within 4 months. And no matter what weight you are, when you break it down into that, 5%, and it takes 25% to make up your, total body weight. It's a much smaller goal, but not really, because over time it accumulates. And the idea is by 1 year, if you follow this program for a year, the after month 4 you got to do it yourself. You'll be down 15 to 20% of your body weight, which I'm like, not for nothing. When I'm training, we're kind of where we want to be. But if I truly lose, 15 to 25% of what I am now, it's pretty amazing. Like, I'm not going to mind that. That would be a pretty good goal to work on nutritional discipline and knowledge now. So later I'm in better shape. So that was the thing. Number one is, 5% collard greens. Well, I have to do that, because I got to tell you what, I mean, you got to keep the bowels moving. You got to keep the bowels moving, Chris, for sure. And collard greens are a good way to do that. No Mucilex or Metamucil for me. No, sir. And so 5% said, you know what, cool. And then there's this real thing of accountability where you go through with other veterans, and you hear their story, you hear them talking, and you kind of get to know them. I don't think I was the youngest person there, but I wasn't, the oldest either. Jim says he's trying to drop down 200 pounds. He's at 228 from 236. Jim, that is savage, bro. That's a good chunk. Trying to get sexy for Becky. All right. I love it. And so week one was just establishing a baseline goal, understanding certain things, and what we were and a goal for the week. Every week there's a goal. And so I told the group that my goal was to buy a food scale and walk a quarter mile a day, which a quarter mile for me before I got hurt was no big deal. I'm not a runner or anything, but no big deal. I work in Boston, and walking is just part of the game. Now, quarter mile, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago was like, why did I say this? This sucks. And it's just because the right leg is trying to, get loose, get stretched, remind itself what it's supposed to do, equalize with the left leg and get going again. But I need to do it, not only for PT reasons, but just to, get back to my normal self. And the reason I got the food scale is as time goes on, I need to be able to measure portions. I'm a weightlifter, so I mean, looking at my calorie intake, which was in week 2, I'm like, a third of a cup of rice or pasta for a serving of rice or pasta is like, what? That's it? Are you kidding me? So, I buy the scale to really get down and measure what I'm supposed to do. So week 1 was about getting that starting weight goal, being accountable, being in the group, understanding what's going on, and doing it. And so, I'm only 2 weeks into this. I've already lost, I've lost 8 pounds. So I'm about a third of the way to my first, phase gate goal of my first 5% goal. And we'll see what happens. For week number 2, my goal was to walk a half mile every day. And first time around the block, quarter mile, feeling pretty good. Tuesday and Wednesday were not fun days. Today was like, I'm doing lap number 2 to get that other quarter mile in to make a half mile. And I am like, but it's just hard. It's hard. It really is, and it takes some effort, but I'm getting it done. So it's one of those things where you're not going to get better physically from this injury if you don't deal with it being hard and painful now. It's feels very counterintuitive. So, but the diet thing to me is a cornerstone of what I'm doing, and this is a resource for veterans from the VA. So if you are in the VA system, you can utilize this resource to help you get in shape or lose weight. If you're not a veteran, let me see if I've done this right. Hold on. Oh, I did it right. Hot dog. Something's going right tonight. You can go to this site here, move.va.gov, and it brings you right to the page, and there's tons of cool articles and tools. Like you can see the resources in English and Spanish, these handouts here and worksheets, success stories. I mean, it's all there for you. I mean, it really is pretty freaking cool. And it's free. A Bridge Too Far. Hey, that's one of my favorite movies, Jim. A Bridge Too Far. Operation Market Garden. And it's free to veterans. So, I mean, you can get on the website and check out the information for free if you want to, and maybe form a group and do it. You can download the let me see if I'm really fancy here and can show you my phone. Can I show you my phone? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. So it's the Move Coach app for your phone. And I'm just tracking my weight there every day. I get up in the morning, step on the scale. The dietitian was like, you could do it every week. A lot of people do every week. I just find that if I do it every day, it keeps me honest. I'm going to end with this. I mean, this is a 4 month thing. I'm trying to recover from this thing, but I'm also, I promised my coach and myself and my weightlifting team and some other friends that look, I'm gonna stay motivated. No backward step, no quit. And in order to do that, I got to look at everything, and I just felt this was a really good time to rebuild myself for the next, hopefully, 50 to 60 years of my life, and have a good time doing it. So this is just a story I wanted to tell. Again, I'm trying to do the show first and then the podcast, which is usually opposite of what I do, but I'm giving it a try. And I like the people checking in. Thank you very much from all over the place. It's really cool. I got some other things coming down the way, and thanks to everybody who supported me. So I'm gonna have check-ins. So in when I do these shows, I'll have a little blurb that says, Travis is down, X percentage with this little move logo there. So if you're checking this out, you know what it is. And if you are a veteran and you want to lose some weight, or understand your diet a little bit better, you can get signed up. You can go there for free and maybe get with the group and maybe change your life. I don't know, but it's there for us, and why not use it? And I'm not too proud to say, hey, I losing some weight right now and changing my life and being disciplined isn't a bad thing. Well, thanks, Jim, brother. I can't wait to meet you someday, man. I was hoping to meet you this year, and I got myself messed up, so I'm hoping for next year. So again, my name is Travis. This is Oscar Mike Radio. This is a show about veterans and military, things happening as an event, and the people that power us. And those are people who are civilians advocating for veterans. Those are people serving the military right now, and veterans who have served, who are reinventing their lives with whatever they do. Thank you very much for checking me out. You can go to OscarMikeRadio.com to learn more. We are mission in